What if you could capture Bitcoin's major trends while avoiding brutal market crashes? Today, I'm going to show you Base BTC 1D Strategya.pro, an artificial intelligence strategy that since 2019 has achieved over 13,000% returns with only a 12% maximum drawdown. Yes, you heard that right. While buy and hold dropped 76%, this strategy protected your capital. Stay until the end because I'm going to explain exactly how it works, what makes it different, and how you can test it yourself. Let's start with the numbers, because numbers don't lie. This strategy was tested from January 2019 to present, covering complete cycles: the COVID crash, two halvings, the arrival of ETFs, bull markets, and bear markets. Total return, plus 13,174%. That means if you had started with $1,000, today you'd have over $132,000. Max drawdown, 12.07%. This is the maximum drop you experienced from a peak. Compare that to buy and hold, which had a drawdown of 76.67%. That's the difference between sleeping peacefully or watching your portfolio disappear in a bear market. Total trades, 20. Yes, only 20 trades in over 5 years. This strategy doesn't try to trade all the time. It seeks quality over quantity. Profit factor, 8.619. This means for every dollar you lost, you made over 8. Any value above 2 is already robust. This is exceptional. Win rate, 80%. 16 out of 20 trades were winners. 4 out of 5 trades worked. And all of this without repainting. Signals are confirmed at candle close, which means what you see in the backtest is what you'd get live. Look at this comparison. Buy and hold would have given you around 2,500% return, but with a 76% drop along the way. Strategya.pro gives you many times more return with far less risk. That's the difference between a passive strategy and an intelligent strategy. Now, how does this strategy work? Strategya.pro is not a magic system. It's the result of combining adaptive trend filters, volume confirmation, and disciplined risk management. Let's break it down. Trend filters. The strategy uses proprietary indicators developed by us, designed specifically to adapt to Bitcoin market volatility. These are not simple 50 or 200 period moving averages. They are dynamic and adaptive filters that automatically adjust when the market becomes more volatile or calmer. When all filters align and confirm an uptrend, the strategy enters a long position, shown as a green zone. When the trend weakens or reverses, the strategy exits and stays in cash, shown as a red zone. This is key. You're not always in the market. You're only in when the probabilities are in your favor. Second, volume confirmation. It's not enough for price to go up. You need real market participation. The strategy integrates our own custom volume filters, which analyze multiple dimensions of capital flow. This means it only trades when there's real money moving, not just fake moves or low liquidity manipulation. If volume doesn't confirm the trend signal, the strategy doesn't enter. Simple. Third, and most important, risk management. This is where most traders fail. You can have the best strategy in the world, but if you don't manage risk, you'll go broke. Strategya.pro includes a configurable stop loss that by default is set at 6%. This dynamic stop can be adjusted by the user, but in backtest, the 6% setting not only reduced drawdown, it actually improved profitability. Why? Because it gets you out of losing trades before they turn into large portfolio-damaging moves. Then we have the trailing stop. Once the trade is in profit, the stop automatically moves following price. This is especially powerful during periods of euphoria, when Bitcoin has already moved up aggressively and is exploring new highs or potential all-time highs. In those zones, nobody knows exactly where the top will be. The trailing stop lets you stay in the trend as long as the market keeps pushing higher. But if momentum fades and price reverses sharply, it locks in profits and takes you out automatically. In other words, it helps you ride the euphoric phase while protecting you when the music stops. Take profit is also available to automatically secure gains when a predefined target is reached. All of this is configurable. You can adjust stop loss, trailing stop, and take profit levels according to your own risk tolerance and market view. And down here you see the equity curve. This line shows how your capital grows over time. Notice it only rises when you're in a position. When you're in cash, it stays flat. This is a real visualization of how the strategy protects your capital during uncertain times. So, why does this strategy work? First, it was tested across complete cycles, not just in bull markets. It went through the COVID crash, two halvings, the arrival of ETFs, and multiple bear markets. Second, it prioritizes capital protection over maximizing every gain. In mature markets, what matters isn't how much you make, it's how much you don't lose. Third, it's automatable. Since signals are confirmed at candle close and don't repaint, you can connect it with trading bots like Signum or others and execute trades automatically. Fourth, it's transparent. All metrics are visible in the HUD. No tricks, no over-optimization. What you see is what you get. Now, if you want to test this strategy yourself, I recommend you do the following. Test the full range, 2019 to present. This will give you a complete view of how it behaves in different market conditions. Test specific ranges, 2023 to present, to see how it works in the current cycle. Post-halvings, to see how it captures bullish expansions. Bear markets, to see how it protects capital. Play with the parameters. Stop loss between 6% and 8%. Trailing stop between 6% and 10%. Adjust them to your style and see how the equity curve and drawdown react. The HUD and equity curve update instantly, so you can see in real time how each change affects performance and risk. And best of all, you don't need to code anything. Everything is integrated in the script. You just load the strategy in TradingView, adjust the parameters, and you're done. You can see the results, analyze the trades, and decide if it's for you. To summarize, Base BTC 1D Strategya.pro is an artificial intelligence strategy designed to capture Bitcoin's major trends with disciplined risk management and proven results over more than 5 years of backtesting. Over 13,000% returns with only 12% maximum drawdown, 80% win rate, and no repainting. If you want to learn more about how it works, how to automate it, or how to adapt it to other assets, leave me a comment or subscribe to the channel. And remember, this is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always test and demo before using real capital. See you in the next video. Strategya.pro, intelligence that predicts movement.